What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm very excited because we're finally gonna be getting to work on the transmission again, and hopefully for the last time, hopefully we get this fixed and get the car rolling perfectly. That way we can get it, you know, dyno tuned and all that good stuff and get it running strong again. But here, as you can see, we got a bunch of parts from Honda. These little guys got a bunch of bearings here. Everything that we gotta swap out inside the transmission is right here. So hopefully with these parts, that's it, and the car's gonna run strong again, and I don't gotta open the transmission again, because at that point I pretty much, you know, we've already swapped out pretty much everything that could be wrong with the transmission. I don't know if you've seen my old videos. I did the LSD swapped, not swapped, but I installed a new LSD. I had the open diff, changed out the bearings on that thing. Has a new counter shaft and a new final drive gear. Got a new bearing on one side of that. Now we're gonna replace the other bearing on that same shaft, and then we're replacing also the two bearings on the main shaft that has all the gears, and then there's other little things in there. So hopefully that takes care of the issue, and we'll get the car back running strong again. So I'm on my way now, going to the mechanic shop, so catch you guys there. Taking apart now, up on the lift. For those of you who haven't seen, I got the Grady Supreme SP exhaust, 3 beautiful inches of thickness all the way down. There we go. Got the bottom tray out. Shout out to 271 for the rear motor mount. Thing is awesome. PRL for the down pipe, front pipe, catless of course. I don't know if you can see it. Not really. But working on it, guys. Working on it. Right here we got the intake and charge pipe for the intercooler. So little by little, getting taken apart. Alright guys, so as you can see here, tranny is down. It's taken out. It's right over there. But here it is. The engine. Got my ACT clutch flywheel there. Still looking good. A little dirty, but it's perfectly fine. But let's get to it. Here's the transmission right here. Hopefully we can get this cracked open, change those parts, and that'll be the end of this. So we'll see. Wish us luck, guys. Well guys, got transmission back in. As you can tell, I'm in the car driving it home now. Kind of wrapped up with the whole installation getting done. I didn't really film a lot of it, sorry. But sorry, I didn't really film a whole lot of it actually going back in, but I figured that wasn't too exciting. But guys, it's finally fixed. Thank God. This was the 3rd time that we dropped that transmission for the same problem, and we just kept changing parts. We thought it was one part, then we thought it was another part, then we thought it was another part, and like I literally changed pretty much the whole transmission. The whole inside of the transmission is brand new, except for the actual gears. For first, second, third, you know, first through sixth and reverse. Those gears are still OEM. Well, everything's OEM, but those gears are still the original ones. Everything else I swapped out though. The counter shaft is brand new. The final drive gear is different. Put in the LSD, as some of you guys know, and the bearings to all of those shafts are changed. So the LSD bearings, the counter shaft bearings, and even the main shaft with the gears 1 through 6, the bearings on both ends of that shaft was also swapped out, and I swapped out my throwout bearing as well too. I had the ACT one in there, and that one actually took a shit pretty quickly. So if you do swap your clutch, I recommend you keep the OEM, throwout bearing, because I just had to go back and buy another OEM one, because my dumbass threw out the original one that I had that was perfectly fine just because I had the new ACT one. I was like, oh, I don't need this. And I don't know if I must have got thrown out because I can't find it. I didn't throw it out on purpose, but I have no idea where the hell it is, so I had to buy a new one, and it was like 40 bucks. So So yeah guys, if you ever run into this issue, just know you're gonna have to change every single little bearing that's inside the transmission, not just the diff bearings like we originally thought. But I'm happy that it's back on the road. It's running great. Got a couple more things I gotta put on the car. I bought the motor mounts, not the rear motor mount, but the top one, and the transmission mount from Hasport. I got those coming up next as an install that I gotta do. And I also bought, where the hell did I get them from? I got new coolant hoses, the ones from MA Performance. So I got the MA Performance coolant hoses at the house that I gotta install. God damn this cough. But aside from those two things, that's pretty much it that I have at the moment stored away. So I'm gonna get those swapped out, and then the next thing is to hit the dyno. Get to finally hit the dyno and see what numbers we can get out of this W2 turbo. So I'm very, very excited for that. It's probably not gonna be for a few weeks because I gotta recuperate my money. You know, dropping the transmission and getting it worked on is not cheap. So give me a couple weeks and then we'll be getting this car tuned. Can you hear that? Oh, she's running and sounding so good now. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am doing a giveaway on some side marker lights from Unity Performance. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll be giving those away. All you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment with your Instagram name so I can contact you if you win. If you don't have an Instagram name and you don't mind commenting your email or some other form of contact that I can contact you with, go ahead and do that in the comments, and I'll be picking somebody. Until next time guys, take care and have a great day.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time